The Spanish Grand Prix is the first European Grand Prix of the year, where most of the drivers have already done pre-season testing. After the surprises of Bahrain, where the favourite come back to chase Stoffel Vandoorne, here are the top 3 and the flop 3 of the GP2 weekend in Barcelona. Top 3 goes to Artem Markelov. It has been a great sprint race for the young Russian driver, who started 12th on the grid and passed a lot of drivers to achieve his best results in GP2, a 5th place. This great result had cheered up a bit the Russian time team, who had to deal with Mitch Evans' early retirement before the race. Top 2 goes to the people I call Overtakers of race 1. I name Stoffel Vandoorne, Alex Lynn, Pierre Gasly and Artem. This will go with my flop 1 as well. These drivers, who pitted early in the race, had to overtake a lot of drivers and quickly to prevent them from losing time to Evans and Rossi. They did it without the DRS when Rossi and Evans got it after they pitted. So for me they are the winners of the race, who got it in a former GP2 style. And top 1 goes to Dance Racing. Now I can say Bahrain is beside them. They are the first team who has had both of the drivers on the podium, with a victory for the rookie driver Alex Lynn. It is really good to see him back on top, and we hope that they will be able to give ART some hard times in the future. Now we begin with the flops, and we start with flop 3, which goes to Trident. It hasn't been a stunning weekend for them, even with Markellov's 6th place in race 1. With Binder at crash in race 1 and Markellov's spin after the virtual safety car, which avoided him to reach points for this race, it has clearly been an unfortunate weekend for the Italian team. Flop 2 goes to Overshadowed teammates. It's the Infellow in Junior Formula E. Teammates aren't often treated equally in races, and it's even more true in GP2. There are natural number 1 drivers like Stoffel Vandoorne or Mitch Evans, but for some of the drivers, like Artem or more even worrying, Pierre Gasly, who clearly suffers from a lack of pace compared to his teammates, are starting to get overshadowed already for the 2nd meeting, and they need to wake up and prove that they are not to be left aside. And flop 1 goes to DRS, as I announced before. I won't come back on the disaster of race 1, which clearly destroyed Lynn, Gasly and Piquet's races. But I agree with Julian Palmer when he says it's getting too easy now to overtake in GP2, even in the sprint races, where we didn't see a lot of great moves like Piquet's ones in turn 1. Sure, it makes sprint race more entertaining, but yeah, it's too easy. Picture of the weekend is Stoffel Vandoorne claiming his 5th pole position in a row, writing GP2 history since Spa 2014. So thank you for watching. I see you in 2 weeks for the Monaco Grand Prix. Like, share and subscribe, and see you into the checkered flag. Bye.